Hey, Railbirds, here we go. Third match. This is going to be a doubles match. Angela Janic and Amy Theriault versus Lonnie, Fox-Raymond, and Lori Tripp. This is going to be an 8-ball match. Be race to 3. And here we go with the legs. That is Angela Janic on the right and Lonnie there on the left. And looks like Angela wins the leg. This will be alternate break. We are coming at you live from Eastside Billiards here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Thanks to Rich Williams and the whole team here for hosting this event. Been great hosts. We always enjoy coming here. If you're in the neighborhood, come on down, but you can't come down today unless you want to pay the admission fee. But they might be sold out. I'm not sure. I'd also like to thank our sponsors. Our platinum sponsors, IG Graphic Solutions, Sieberts.com, Railbirds Productions, that's us, and Tite Rack Billiards. Thank you to those platinum sponsors and also to all the other sponsors as well. It is all greatly appreciated. Our players this match, Lonnie Fox-Raymond from Adrian, Michigan, sponsored by L&R Productions, Adrian Steele, and Straight Pool Eye. And her partner, Lori Tripp from Grand Rapids, Michigan, will be playing against the team of Angela Janic. Sponsored by Viking Q's, Bracket Billiards, and the Q Club of Lexington. And her partner is Amy Theriault from Sandusky, Ohio. There we go. Amy Theriault with the break. All right, nice solid break. Got a good spread, but nobody home. Dry break. All right, so we have Lori Tripp at the table from Team Michigan. All right, do we like stripes or solids? I'm thinking I like the solids. Lori likes the stripes. I guess that 9 does not pass the 5. So we are playing with the shot clock, and when playing doubles, I believe they get 1 2-minute timeout per rack. I believe is the rule for doubles play. Yeah, double. I'm just checking the rules. Doubles, you get a 2-minute timeout. The normal shot clock is 60 seconds for 8-ball, 45 seconds for 9-ball.
Wow. Here we go. And so, do you think it is a good thing for Angela to be back up to the table right away, or a bad thing after that last set?
Yeah.
It's one of the two. Oh, wow, I can't believe the very uncharacteristic miss there by Lonnie.
Yeah, but that was a Robert Mohar. Thank you for your $20 donation. That is greatly appreciated. He sent a super sticker, and
Aw,
what we saw on screen was the text description of that super sticker.
that's funny. Yes. Donations are not required, but they are greatly appreciated.
I forgot what I was saying because I got so distracted by people throwing money at
It
me.
was something about the shot there that Lonnie didn't make, because that said it was a uncharacteristic miss.
Oh, it was a pretty tough shot because she was trying to shoot the 9 into that probably about half of a pocket.
Okay, I didn't know if she was playing, trying to play it past it, or I mean, like off of, follow it in. But I don't think that was an option there.
Yeah, but whatever it was a tough shot. So we have Angela at the table. With a pretty nice layout here on these solids. Yeah, I was a little surprised that Lori chose stripes at the beginning of the track. I thought the solids laid a lot better, but she thought otherwise.
Yeah. And I'm sure they're allowed to talk to each other just like they are in Mosconi Cup, right? I haven't seen them talking to each other.
I don't think so because otherwise, why would you get a 2-minute timeout?
It's not really a timeout. Isn't that what the extension is?
Yeah, you get a 2-minute extension.
I think that's what
But you wouldn't need a 2-minute timeout if you're talking to each other the whole time.
I guess not. Yeah. I know that they do allow that in the Mosconi Cup. The guys talk to each other every shot.
And under CSI Scotch doubles rules, you're allowed to talk throughout the match. You're allowed to talk to your opponent,
Your partner.
partner. You can talk to your opponent too, but
Usually not a good thing while you're shooting to talk to your opponent.
yeah, I do that a lot. I say opponent when I mean partner. It's one of those things I do more often than I should. Well, the should be never.
Yeah, this is going to take some really nice speed control and a little bit of knitting on the part of Amy Theriault here. Some defensive driving courses are needed.
Right between the pylons, and
She's hit that nice.
yeah,
Came off the rail a little bit.
This is not bad.
Yeah, just drag it over to the side rail for Amy to shoot the 8 in that corner right there by the cue ball.
Yeah, Angela can work with this. This isn't bad.
Yeah, and getting it off the rail a little bit was crucial there.
Yeah, being a centimeter off the rail is better than being frozen on the rail. This little bit off the rail does help.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
Not even close. Never a doubt.
Yeah. And she didn't corner hook her.
And she's not corner hooked.
She is not on the knuckle. And she can cue completely at the ball.
Just like she planned it that way. All right, nice run out there. The team of Angela Janic, Amy Theriault, taking this first game in this race to 3.
All right, and that's going to be Michigan's break.
So let's look at our results so far from this event.
If you missed that last one, shame on you.
Yeah,
And go back and watch it because that was a great match.
it was a great comeback, great match. Some really good shooting there by CJ to make that comeback.
Yeah, it was.
But don't count Ohio out. They got a strong team.
Yeah, they do. If you go by, say, like Fargo and look them up, isn't Team Ohio?
I was gonna do that, but I didn't actually add up the Fargos, so I don't
You
know.
did.
I was going to, but I didn't.
But then I didn't know Jen Pollock's Fargo was almost 600 either.
I mean, I looked up a lot of the players, but I never actually added them all up. Maybe someone in our chat room would be so kind as to do that. In fact, real quick, here's a list of all the players. Write them down real quick. Freeze frame. All right, that's a nice looking spread there.
Yeah, where's what's his name when we need him?
What's his name?
From Washington to go and do all of that for us.
Ramil.
Ramil. Where is Ramil when you need him?
Probably in Washington.
Probably. I'd imagine. That's where he lived.
Yeah. Solos are looking pretty good here.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Lonnie's going to start with the 7 and not the 1 that's hanging there. Oh, you know, that's... Yeah, Melanie, those used to be the BCA rule, or CSI rules used to be like that, but CSI changed them recently that you are allowed to talk to your partner. They just can't approach the table. You can talk to your partner all throughout the match now while you're at the table, but you yourself are not allowed to approach the table and talk to them. Only one person in the shooting area at a time.
Like right now, Lonnie could just talk to Lori. Just Lori has to stay at her seat over there.
Just say, hey, you want me to leave you over here, or how I'm going to shoot this? And BCA that was made legal a few years ago.
All right, nice shot, and looks like that 2 still goes, but that's a bit of a back cut on this shot.
Squeeze it off the 11.
It looks like it's aimed into the, well, I don't know, maybe.
Thanks you, Jesse. Nice shot there.
It might be dead in off the 11. From this camera angle, it looks like it's lined up into the rail, but from this camera angle, it looks like it's dead in the corner. She's not shooting it, so it must not be dead into the corner.
No.
She's aiming at the 5.
Yeah, and then fortunately she still has that. She's frozen the rail, and now when I shoot these, I don't really take any warm-up strokes, and I will take a very small back swing, so that way you don't catch. I've played with great players that have caught the edge of where the cloth and the wood meet with their tip and stuff like that, and you're less likely to do that if it's just no warm-up swings, just tiny little back swing and then push forward. And that's how I hit those.
Great shot there by Laura.
It was a beautiful shot. Left her partner perfect. This would be a nice break and run here. A little bit of high ball.
Is it time to start drinking yet? Talking about highballs now.
Not yet. I mean, I know it's 5 o'clock somewhere because there's a song that says so.
Nice break and run by the team of Fox-Raymond and Tripp. Sounds like a law firm, Fox-Raymond and Tripp.
Because you tripped?
1-1 in this race to 3. Oh, wait, CJ.
That's from the last match. Somebody's behind.
I think somebody's behind.
And that's okay. You can pause it and come back. They just finished watching the last set. They'll be with us soon. Don't worry. It's gonna be Team Ohio to break.
She's over here bopping her head to that new Billie Eilish song.
How can you not?
Hey, Brian Pauly in the chat room.
Hey, hey. You. Good luck today against Theo.
You're gonna need it.
No. Hey, he got some practice last night.
They both did.
Theo didn't. Theo was not here.
I'm sure he was practicing at home.
Probably. That's different when you got somebody firing back at you, even at a trick shot thing, right?
Absolutely. Solo play is not the same when you got someone shooting back at you.
No.
All right, what are we liking here? I'm thinking solids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially because of that 3-8.
What about the 415?
415. I think the 15 goes maybe, but definitely because of that 3-8.
Yeah.
And the 415. For those reasons, solids.
Yep. I think Lonnie has seen the same thing. I like starting with this 5 ball. I don't know if she's going to, but that's the ball I like starting with. Simply because I don't want to accidentally leave my partner like some stupid combination. Then I like going from the 6 to the 7 to the 1. Just giving yourself a little bit more. She can go from the 5 to the 1 here, but I thought it was easier the 5, the 6, the 7 in order like that.
All right, she left her partner some angle.
Yep.
It's always important to leave angle.
I like coming back a couple of rails here with this cue ball. Get her partner on the 1 next.
Yep, looks like they're just going to be working from one end of the table to the other. Just working your way up table or down table. 1 ball and then 4 ball.
Yep. Then are you going to 3, the 2 to the 8, or I guess it really doesn't matter. You can get to the 8 from either of those 2 ball multiple ways, but
I definitely prefer 3 ball after the 4.
Yeah. And just roll forward.
So you can just roll forward, get the 3 in, come up between the 8, 10. Would be my preference, but I'm not the one at the table. They are.
Yeah, nice stroke put on that ball by Lori there to get her chasing shape, getting her partner the right angle and closer to it. She could have just stopped it, or almost, but no, she didn't. Pulled it back perfect for her partner.
But you shouldn't be asking me what I think because I haven't played pool in a year and a half.
You've played like 3 or 4 games New Year's Eve. I saw it.
Okay, I played 4 games in a year and a half.
You did that in 10 years and then went back to immediately starting to win the weekly tournaments again. And that was even in Seattle, not out here in Michigan. That's perfect.
Yepers.
Lori just cut this ball just the tiniest little bit, come right up between the in that gap between the 8-10, and I like just coming in between them, and that would give her partner, she can either draw off of it or she could go rail and back across for it. Yeah, right about in that gap there.
Yeah. What you don't want to do is, overhit this, and like if the cue ball ends up like say where the foot spot is, then when you cut the 2 in, the cue balls run into the 10, and then you're in trouble.
That's a good shot. I think I like drawing or sliding off of this just towards the center of the table. That it's the angle that it looks like to me. Just draw back.
Yeah, because the 8 ball's there, she may choose to follow. Oh, she's drawn.
I'm just gonna slide off this.
Just like that. Nice shot. In Michigan. On the hill. 3-1. Where's the 3?
Hitting them hot. I walked over Michigan side over there between the last the 2 sets, and like, what a stud you guys got over here, because I had never seen CJ play before, and they thought I was talking about the dude that was sitting there. I was like, oh no. Yeah, they can send it to Railbirds at PayPal.
Hello, Mag6DT from Germany. Thanks for tuning in. Oops. A little click happy there.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Lonnie with the break. One ball.
There
All right,
goes.
made a ball.
And yeah, it would be nice if you could shoot that 310 right now, or 10-3.
Yes, I'm thinking I like the solids.
Yeah, but how do you get that out of there?
Is the table not open after the break?
It's open after the break, but can you shoot the 10-3?
It goes, yes.
Okay, that's a tough shot to start with, and if you miss it, you're selling out the rack possibly. I mean, there is a little bit of trouble there with the 12-2. Then,
I mean, if you
and
wanted
then the 7 and the 4, and I think you've got a ways to break out the 10 with the 9 and the 11 down there.
I mean, if you wanted to break out the 10, you can shoot the 9 right now and draw into it. But what about that? Was that the 12 up there by the side?
Can we see the LitmanLights.com overhead cam? It goes in 2 pockets. That's what she's done, and it did not open. All it did was open up the 3 ball. Now, Lonnie could slide all the way down there with this, possibly, but then you end up stuck behind the 10. Maybe.
Yeah, I think after shooting this 15, play safe on the 10-3, pocket the 3.
Yeah, and just leave the cue ball there, play a billiard off it, and
A billiard or try to get the cue ball down to the end rail off the 15 here so you can shoot the combination and draw back a little, leaving the cue ball on the end rail. She was going for the breakout and was unsuccessful.
Well, but
So
I think Lori might be able to drag it in here and try it again. I like the billiard better because of the way the 10 is going to come off the rail. It was going to cover the cue ball on
right,
the billiard.
Yep, I gotcha. I gotcha.
And then you're taking a, when you're in the pocket, kind of in the pocket like that, and the 10 ball's got you covered. It's a tough kick. Now, if she's going to go for this, she's got to really dig into this ball. You cannot let up on your stroke one bit to get this to come over for that 10 ball.
Yeah, in this angle, it doesn't look like it. You can do that.
So she's just going to leave her partner to play the safe. Play the 3. No.
Yeah, now might be the time to start looking at the safety.
Yeah, well, you don't, now, but now, I mean, you're going to double them, maybe double them up on the 4-7. Can't let them see the 5. You can't let them see the 6.
So you can just play the combination and just draw the cue ball back, hiding behind the 8 a little bit.
Yeah, but still, there's still, you cannot let them see these balls because they go. The 6 goes in the corner, it goes in the side, the 5 goes. What do you think about banking the 10 off of the rail into the 3 and put up? She's over. And now the 6 is straight in the corner.
Yeah, she was just trying to get back behind the 8 and just overdid it a bit.
Yeah, she may have even been trying to suck it back up underneath that 14 and underhit it.
That's a possibility.
Wasn't watching what she was doing. If she was like ho 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 or go go go,
One of the two.
Yeah. Probably both. I mean, if you're trying to hit the 8 and it keeps going, first you're like ho ho.
Yeah, and you confused the cue ball and it didn't know what to do. Well, hello, Bob from Hawaii. Thanks for tuning in. I bet the weather in Hawaii is just as miserable as it was here. It was snowing here yesterday. Was it snowing there in Hawaii yesterday?
It had to have been. I bet you that Ron Boyle isn't even watching us because he's like in Florida fishing or something like that. At a lake house fishing, wearing a pool shirt. I saw a picture of it on the internet, so it's got to be true. Hmm. Gonna bring it around for the 2 next, and then the 4 must pass the side.
I hope the 4 goes. Otherwise, she's in a tough spot.
Yeah, I think she was trying to leave her the angle where she could just like shoot the 2 and leave her on the 4 or the 7 into that other corner, and she may have just come up a little short. But if she has to overcut this,
if that 4 goes, it just barely goes.
Yeah,
I don't
think it does. Just the look on Amy's face is like, yeah, well, I think you can bank the 7. What if you bank the 7 here? All right, and no, Amy's going to cut the 7 in.
The semi-free shot because that 12 is still tied up if you miss.
Yep.
Playing the Color of Money song.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Yep, that's not a bad miss. That's a good miss.
That'll work. What a part of the 4 has she left for Angela here?
She left her enough of it she could bank it at the 10. Banking it at the 10 is not a bad shot.
Yeah, what are we gonna do with this? She's kicking at it. She must have called the 7. Doesn't like letting her cue go on the 4. Right between them. Get out of there. Get out.
It did not get out.
Okay, well, I'm starting with a 13.
I'm starting with the 13.
13 in the side.
13 the side.
Or in the corner.
And then
if
the
it passes,
14.
it
And
doesn't
then the
pass
14.
Yeah. Now, what about going to the 12 from here? I think she needs to go to the 12. She's looking at what her partner is going to have. I guess they can go from the 10 to the 12, but I think I like going there from here.
I'd rather go to the 14.
I like the 13, the 12, the 14, the 10, the 8. She can come backwards to the 12 here too, but then getting, the 10's an easy cut. That's what Lori's looking at right now. She's getting her back out there. You just got to be careful. She's don't give her the angle where she's going into the 2, because the 2 can hook her with the, make it where hold the cue ball over there by the rail and hook her with the 8. Which is why I like going to the 12 next. Nice shot. Lori's got the speed down fairly well. Just pull this out just a little bit for Lonnie. Just back it up a couple inches.
Yeah, that's how you got to do. Then you can just roll the 10 in, come up one rail for the 8 in the corner. Yeah, just like that.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yep. And she did exactly what she needed to there. You do not underhit that ball, because you can go 2-3 feet past here and your partner still got a shot.
Yeah, you'd rather be shooting this cut shot than coming up short on this ball.
Even down another foot or so further down the table, is better than having to back cut this ball. All right.
That's it.
That's it.
That is it. The team of Lonnie, Fox-Raymond, and Lori Tripp defeating Angela Janic, Amy Theriault, which will extend Team Michigan's lead 3-1 or 3-0.
0.
This match was 3-1. So our results so far from the day. So far, it's been Team Michigan, but Ohio's got a strong team. Some might even say the favorites. So don't count them out. All right, we're gonna have another match coming up in 5 or 10 minutes. So stick around. We'll be back. Thank you guys.